think we are. We are
I,
better than the Arno Otmer. Confirmed.
I doubt it. I doubt we're better. Well, I suppose we can see how that goes. But it's opening night, so stay underway.
Hello and welcome to season 7. It has finally arrived. As you are aware, last night we had our driver draw that was hosted by the wonderful league management team of Cruz de Resta, David Allface, Monkey Boy Cat, and TGM, who picked all our drivers and their teammates and their teams, and we're here in round 1 of our European part of the season. We're here at Imola, as you can tell. So everyone's in their new teams. There's going to be some new faces, new driver pairings. But I am your host, Silverside Boy, joined alongside by...
It's me. It's Cruiser 1872. And I don't want to. I just want to say I don't want to talk any more than what I have to for this chat. I've still not recovered from season 4.
Can we all give a round of applause to Cruiser for very graciously jumping on when we very much needed him today. Also, can we also have a little bit of a let's get well soon to Croskery, who unfortunately had to pull out of commentary tonight due to coughing like I can't say what his exact words are, but he is not feeling too well. So Cruiser has graciously jumped in. Cruiser is already crackling.
Yep.
Good.
Great.
Start.
We're not even 5 minutes into the new season, and it's already going on.
All I can say right now, it's already 2x2. 2 Alpha Tauris are out, and the two Haas boys of Skull Kid and Mongo are also out. Mongo also on his well-known Bijum first run. Andy Game saying good luck to everybody this season. I definitely will be saying good luck to my Red Bull teammates, Rare Winter and Bread is Cool. Obviously, brothers somehow rigged the draw and both got each other. Some say they are the favourites to win the constructors in this tier. But we'll stay on board with Magic Clam, as he's got to also be careful of people coming out of the pit lane. As you're aware, the pit lane goes onto the racing line. Come on, team.
That's not ideal.
Yep, he's invalidated. First man to invalidate of the new season. Good job. That's a way of starting it. We'll go on board with his teammate Rainbow. Diamond F1 Diamond says, "Come on, Team Stake F1 Kick Crypto Gambling Alpha Romeo." Yep, that's it's better than what the Alpha Towers are going to be called next season. Was it RB or something? Is that it?
I mean, you know, yeah. I honestly, I don't even know. We're still gonna call them Alpha Tauri or Toro Rosso. We're not gonna call them Visa, Cash App, Current, Lemon, Lloyd's Mobile Banking, Red Bull, whatever the hell they want to be called. But nah, we're still gonna call them Alpha Tauri.
It's Visa, Cash App, RB. It's such a weird name for it, but as we watch Rainbow go a little bit wide into the final corner, has not invalidated, so he is going to go top of the table. As I see, Husky Huff obviously will be making his debut this next week in his tier. I think it's tier 2. He'll make a debut as Rainbow goes top of the board. David also starting his lap.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know, if everyone can invalidate their lap, we start the season off on a fantastic note. Rainbow heading the tail. As there's a yellow flag, that is Fox, who I think has made a mistake on their first run. He's got away with it though, but probably did go for another run.
As we watch Bread is Cool, who's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. I think that may be Skull Kid, who actually is on a lap. So this is not blocking. This Bread is Cool might not be too impressed with the Haas in front of him, and he hasn't validated. As Frenchie goes at 1:15.5, he's not going to be too impressed at all as he gets out the way very well. You've already missed a drink redemption. I've already had it. I've already seen it. Don't you worry, I've already seen it. We'll go on board with the man that I'm most jealous because he's in my favourite car, the McLaren. That's the car I was hoping to get, but no. Mr. Cruiser here rigged it where I got Red Bull again. Thanks, Cruz. There we go. 1:17.0. Other than the obvious, is there anybody that you would say is flying under the radar in this grid that you might think might do really well this season?
I don't know. Well, we've got to keep an eye out on the Aston Martin team. That's for one. Fish Sticks and Monkey Boy Chart. Recent tension between the pair of them, but I'm sure they'll both work out the differences and get on the same page very quickly. And I think they're both on the same side of the coin because they've validated at the final corner. Monkey Boy Chart, I think, is just going to continue on. Set at least a bit of a banker on their run at Tattoo Start. Everyone's struggling with invalidation so far. Only 6 minutes in and 6 people setting a lap.
Yep, I've just noticed Diamond Douchey saying us to have another drink. I will have it when we go. But this man here had a little bit of an iffy season in Season 6. But recently, in some of the streams I've been watching, his pace has really improved. His confidence has gone up, Mr. TJ. Obviously finishing 4th in Jeddah and having some good races in the Zandvoort social as well. So, yeah, come on, TJ. We're all a big TJ fan. Hopefully, this is. Oh, god damn it! That's the first curse of Season 7. As Brennan's course gone a 1:14.9, setting the VAR high. For everyone else, where's Magic Cram? Magic Cram's on another lap on a set of mediums. Oh, Nader. I didn't mean to. Diamond, please don't tell him. Be nice to him.
I think Tidjum knows. He's probably listening in. No ideal for the Alpine. But regardless, though, like you were saying, Tidjum, he's definitely had a confidence booster of a pre-season. 5th at Zandvoort, 4th in Jeddah, and a very tough track to actually survive, let alone finish in top 4. And we've watched the flow back in the Williams this season, and I think he had a big welcome home party after last season's antics.
There's a few people who get the same car. Radical's still in the Alpine, which I know is a bit too annoying. Husky Huff is in Tier 2 on Wednesday. I'll see you there alongside Cruiser. We'll also see you there. Well, hopefully, if he's not at the back.
Well, we'll see you in the pit lane. We won't see you outside of lap 5, as the flow goes up to 2nd.
Yep. So obviously his teammate Willy Bum, obviously switching out Willy the Frenchie. Epic Frenchie for Willy Bum. Straight swap. Touchdown and David Oilface next to each other. David's actually been doing quite well in the pre-season as well. Alan's still in the same car. Obviously Radical. I don't think there's anyone else. But yeah, Monkey and Fish Sticks. That could be a interesting lineup.
I'll say this. Keep an eye on them throughout the season. Because if things don't go the way of other teams, then they'll be there to strike.
My teammates are rubbish. What? Oh, that's... So, Nigel is obviously talking about the 2 Haas drivers, the Skull Kid and Mongo. Well, Mongo's actually quite good, Nigel.
The disrespect on Mongo.
Here comes TJ, 15.7 for the Alpine Manor. Used to saying the Ferrari, but he's no longer in the Ferrari anymore.
No.
He'll be happy to actually just get a different... I jinxed it, Gaza, this week. You didn't jinx it. Get on with it. That's rude, Nigel. We got ads saying, how's it going, gentlemen? We're actually doing very good. 22 viewers to start off this year. I will expect it will obviously go up once we get into the race, as a few people actually do miss out on qualifying, just tune in for the races. There's Rosie. Obviously, she's now got a full-time seat. She's in the Alfa Romeo, so hopefully we can see more pace from her.
Tell
this
you what,
season. She obviously.
I'll try to know quite a bit. This lap that Rosie's on, she had the purple middle sector. Keep an eye on this towards the final few corners. This could be towards the mid-table. Could she get in the 115s? Not quite.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, where's she gone? Oh,
quite a
where you
wide
going?
line, but it's the 117 for Rosie.
She
I'm
obviously
not.
forgot to steer.
Yeah.
You might want to be careful that.
I mean,
Oh, who was that?
I get straight line into the finish. Oh, there's a. Oh, I think that's KP making their debut tonight. But
Is he?
I don't know if
Is
this
he?
is just me, but they are
Oh,
all over the place.
so Nigel's saying that the Haas team are him and Reese in tier 1, Locker and Alpine in tier 2, and Nigel Piggle, not Nigel Piggle, sorry, Skull Kid and Mongo for this tier. So,
Well,
yeah, it's a fairly strong team.
well, I'll say it. Elplan was runner-up last season. Nigel won Tier 2 last season. Reese can put in a good result. Locker's there for pick up some points. Mondo, he can win a race, and Stroker's there to pick up some pieces as well. So, Haas do have a strong lineup.
But there is one thing that we have not mentioned. The new points scoring system.
Yeah.
Not what we were running last year. I'll let Cruiser explain.
If I remember. So obviously, in the real Formula 1, you will see at the end points, 25 points for the win, 18, 15, 12, so on and so forth. We have revamped that for Season 7. Instead of it being 25 points for the winner, it will be 15 points for the winner. The fastest lap point will still apply, but this is more so just to keep it a little bit, how do we say it, more closely contested throughout the course of the season. So if you get 25, if you win a race in DNFNX2, there's going to be a chance that you're still going to be ahead of like 7, 8 drivers if because you've actually won said race. So we'll see how that unfolds throughout the season, but it was a lot of mixed reception, but I think now it's very welcome throughout the league. I think people were just a bit
Mixed reception is a understatement. Well, I don't mind it because I race in another league who actually use the same format, 15, 12, 10 and downwards.
Yeah.
So I'm already used to the scoring system.
Yeah, I think
it's supposed to help with closer packs.
They need to give it time. I think it was just a bit, what is that? But
that lad's at Night 4 has invited me to a party. Why has he done that?
I think
What's going on, lad?
I think he wants to give his idea into the point system. Who have we got on a lap so far? No, it's Monkey Boy Kurt's actually up in 9th on another run, but look at the Williams pair. I didn't expect that. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I did not expect to see both of them in the top 6 this early.
No, it might be down to some of the quicker drivers not feeling comfortable. Obviously, some of these people have only literally had Nigel Pickles now, right? Can you stop?
Did Nigel invite you?
Yeah, Nigel did. Did he invite you?
No, not yet. As the Williams peels into the pits. Got Fox going for a second run. Monkey Boy Kurt's invalidated this current lap. I'm going to see a lot of that throughout the race. Everyone is going to be invalidating.
Damn you, Diamond.
Can we please stop with the invites?
I'm so happy I don't have a capture card, because I would make sure I'd put the most ugliest photos of Nigel Piggle and Diamond Douche as the commentators.
And then you await the invite from Nigel on an alternate account saying that Mike Oxmall has invited you to a party.
Why are we getting all these invites? At the moment, there is Sid is hit.
That wasn't welcome.
That's Rainbow.
It was Rainbow. I don't think that was welcome there for Sid. But he should have enough time to get back to the pits.
Oh, yellow flag. As I think that's Rosie getting out of the way. That is.
Yeah.
That's how you get out of the way of people. Yeah, she's keeping out of the way of people. That's the right thing to do.
Not easy in this track, though, but doing the job.
Yeah, Diamond Dushi says Rainbow was on a lap, to be fair. Yeah, that's going to be one of the things that a lot of drivers will obviously need to be careful with. Some of the slower drivers in this tier, obviously, they might not be able to take the quicker lap, so you might need to leave a lot more space for them so you don't gain on your lap, obviously, in that situation. But at the end of the day, you can't penalise somebody for obviously doing a lap and being a little bit slower. It's not really fair. There's loads of different pace drivers, but Fishdix has gone out again. Still wearing that blue, white, and green crash helmet. I really want to know what that helmet is, so I can actually use that because it looks really nice.
It's getting serious Buzz Lightyear vibes off of that.
But speaking of Buzz Lightyear, is Fishdix going to go to infinity and beyond?
Up to the line.
No.
It's still seventh place though.
He's made it out to the. He's made it out of the atmosphere, somewhat.
Well, he's left Earth. He's just now roaming in space. But look at the top two. Mongo. Let's put his name in the mix.
I didn't know it's Mongo. But it's cool. Has to go out, and he is. Oh, both Red Bulls are going out at the same time. This is going to be very busy. They might use each other for tow. The only person who hasn't set that time is KP. Every time I see KP, I always think of like the peanuts. Like KP salted peanuts. I don't know why. It's just in my head. This is what happens when you work in retail for 9 years.
I'm gonna say minimal and also not say anything. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it there.
This is what happens when you work in retail. You lose your mind slowly.
I'm ready to lose my mind because if you're referring to the name
Rosie's
KP,
4 attempts up on her lap time. This could put her up to 13th. If she can nail the final corner and not go that massive wide line, she can keep tight to the pit wall.
No, McLaren's ready out the way. I think Rosie got a little bit spooked there. Don't get Costa too much time through the Ravazes. And now
Fishdix has retired.
I imagine that.
Ooh.
That's probably because we'll have enough time to go out again. So's your attitude. Yeah, we're running out of time in qualifying.
Nigel's pointing out that his crash helmet's gold. Yep, that's not the sign of an ego. Oh, look at me, I'm champion. Let me have a gold crash helmet.
Yep.
Rosia went P12.
Oh, David invalidated. That's his qualifying.
No, has he got time?
No,
he could have time.
There's less than a minute left. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. But I tell you what, Rosie though up in 12th. It's a very solid effort.
Keep your foot down. Turn
Full
your battery
power.
off. Full power. British Cool has started his lap, and his brother behind has started. Here comes Mongo. He's 1/10 up.
It's a dead pole.
He is.
Provisional
pole, but British Cool is on his lap. So Mongo will be praying for the fact. Gary, how many times have you told me you're WT's world champion? No comment. Yeah, but I don't wear gold crash
he's got you
helmet.
there. Oh, Jay's running
I
out
got
of fuel.
called it was a... Who?
Jay.
Oh,
he's not yet around the end, so that's his qualifying over Tidgem's. Tidgem's going to be 9th. This is on a lap. Monkey Boy invalidated the final corner again. He's going to be 11th.
Yeah, that's not a good start.
There's going to be a lot of drivers out of place here, but Red is cool. Is actually down in his time. What about his teammate? Ray Winter's up by a quarter of a second.
It's not be enough for him. Here comes Tato Star. He's about to cross the line. And then we'll switch over to the Red Bulls.
He can get top 10, he'll be happy. He goes ahead of Rosie. It's not bad.
Oh, where's British Cool? Is he going to gain the time?
He's not. Ray Winter invalidated. They're 7th.
Oh, he's got... Oh!
That
was a weird way of...
Well, Red Bull have got to get that car built quick, but the flow's up by nearly 4 tenths. Hold the phone.
Oh my god, it's the... Hold the phone! He's getting a tow from somebody.
On their homecoming to Williams, how are you going to welcome him back with a pole position around the final few corners?
No, he's invalidated!
Giving him a tow. No, he's not. He's still in line. It's going to be close. It's a 51. It's third.
I was looking at the wrong wheels. I've lost it.
Mongo takes pole for the opening night. I tell you, that is a very mixed up grid. This is going to make for a very interesting race.
Sorry, I saw someone promoting views and stuff. That gets straight yeeted out of my thing.
Hour.
Myogopit Mongol, I was not familiar. Well, Nigel, before you were rudely talked about your Haas teammate, Mongo's actually quite fast.
Yeah.
Mongo's won quite a few races in this tier.
I think Nigel may have
Eaten his own words.
No, I think Nigel's ate his own words and lit a rocket up Mongo's, you know what?
Yeah, Mongo's like, how dare it, mate? Let me cook. Let me cook.
What are these accusations?
As Connor would say,
Nigel.
let me cook.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, certainly cooked that lap to a perfect medium rare. But Bread is cool, he's in the mix as well. The Flo Williams having a strong qualifying, third and fourth. Box up in fifth. Frenchie, Rare Winter, Fish Sticks, Tidgem and J in the top 10.
That's disappointing from Rare. Yeah, that's really disappointing from Rare.
For his standards, it's not what he would have wanted. For his standards, he would have been looking for, at least for the top 5.
Yeah, oh my god, it's raining. First race of the season, and it looks like it's going to be. I think that's going to be Inters.
It's looking like it'll be Inters. Now, that might answer why we saw people struggling, because they were running, might have been running a wet setup in a dry track.
I did see Magic Clam lose the rear like 4 or 5 times. But while we wait for the, what's it called? Them to get started, we might as well go over the action in another sport like I always do. What's going on? What have I seen?
Diamond saying that Tidgem is, he's just...
Tidgem is crying.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Tidgem is crying. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Sorry, we need to figure out if Tidgem's actually streaming here. We might need to throw up his stream here to see what's going on. 'Cause he might be talking this time. Is he? No, they are getting underway.
Oh, not you. There's a reason why we do a formation lap, and this is why.
That might be a that might be a penalty for somebody.
It might be a penalty, and I'm not gonna say who I think it is, but I have an idea who it might be.
I was really hoping, right, that we might see someone try and be a really David Lolface big brain strategy. I don't know if you don't know what this is.
What, pray?
David Lolface has done a few times, and it's worked out for him. In these conditions, if it's going to get wetter, has decided to go full wet, and it has worked out. I'm hoping more people would do it this season.
Well, everyone's in Inters so far, so I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I'm watching KP. Literally looks like he's crab walking round the hairpin. Oh my! Yep, well, get off him. He's hit rain, but oh my god, lads! The thing is, I think they got about halfway around the track, so they might keep their temperatures. I'm not too sure. I mean, this is F123. We've also been given another drink.
Diamond, stop! I'm gonna end up bloated.
The drinks for tonight is Strong Blood Dark Fruit.
And on the side is a Imola light yogurt. Shouts to Gemma.
No Murray Light tonight.
The disappointing.
I do have some orange and chocolate flavoured yogurts, but no, they go to work with me.
More on the Jaffa cake yogurts.
I had to eat my lunch at my desk today, my driver's desk, because I couldn't leave. Because one of the drivers decided he was going to turn up late, so I had to wait for him. I loaded up his van, I waited for him, and he didn't even say thanks for loading up his van, even though he turned up late. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Simon. You prick.
No.
He won't be watching this, so it'll be alright.
No names being suggested, and no arrows pointing to the college. But Fish Sticks, please. Fish Sticks is making a bad habit out of this.
No, no, it's a smart idea.
Yeah, it's smart, but it doesn't help matters that the straight isn't straight.
Right, here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
Yay!
And away we go for season 7. As it looks like Monga gets a fairly decent start. We're going to watch. Hopefully some people say it might be chaos into turn 1. There's cars everywhere.
Goodness.
And it looks like Brendan's Call has taken the lead of the race. He's into first. As it looks like... Oh, there's little bargy, but has everyone made it through? Someone's on the grass.
No, they've all emerged quite unscathed.
Oh my god, they're going 3 wide. Come on, lads. Filter in.
Oh, I think they've
That's
heard it.
how it's done.
A very
Really
clean
trying
start that, as we're 3 wide up to the end of sector 1. Both of the McLarens looking to make a move here on Fish Sticks, who's lost places at the start, and he's starting to get bogged down.
TJ's up to P7. TJ's had a good start. He's made some places. See what I mean? Confidence. But yeah, Brendan's Call is already nearly 6 tenths clear at the front. Mongo starting to, as Rare Winter looks for a move into the chicane. Ooh, he needs to get a better run if he wants to have a look into there. It's going to be very brave. Let's go, Monkey gonna win, says Ben. The foe's up to 4th. TJ's up to 6th.
Is it a good
Oh, there's a
start
crash
there?
behind.
Oh, Skull Kid's gone. Skull Kid,
There's a
Katie,
bit of
Magic Ram, and I think Radical was caught up in that as well. 5 cars getting caught up there at the chicane.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's got... Oh, Skull Kid's got no front wing.
Yeah, he's probably the only one that got damage and all, or serious damage and all that. But Bread is True leading them to start lap 2 at Imola, 4 tenths ahead of Mondo and Rare Winter, from 7th on the grid up to 3rd in the opening lap. So that is what he would want in the start of the season. But the driver who's lost out majorly is going to be Willy Bum, down to 12th, down 8 places, and he's under massive pressure from David.
As we go through, as I'm going to go and get David right now. Where's David? He's gone a little bit deep behind. We're going to go through the gaps that everyone's gained or cut position gains. Brent's Call has made up 1. Mongo has lost it 4, up 4 for Rare, so he's really gained off that start. Flows down 1. Fox has stayed where he is. TJ up by 3, along with Jay in the Ferrari, turning their fortune around, obviously at their home Grand Prix. Epic Frenchie's gone down by 2. Monkey's gone up by 3. He's jumped his teammate, who's dropped 2. Tattoo Star up by 12. Yeah, Willy Bum, our biggest loser. Someone has gone around the back. Is it your flag?
No, I think everyone was okay there. Might have been a slight wheel tag, but nothing to report. As I'm starting to get right invested in this fight here with Frenchie and Jay, as Jay goes a bit deep into the first Ravats and now the second. Frenchie looking to make up at least one of the places he lost on the opening lap, but keeping an eye out for the flow as well, lining up a move on Rare Winter, as Epic Frenchie, you need to use that ERS to try and get the move on Jay in towards the Tamburello chicane. He's looking around the outside, but this early in the race, Frenchie is just going to force Jay a little bit tighter.
You would know the chicane quite well.
Yep, especially with a Ferrari. But Frenchie couldn't make the move there, but Monkey Boy is looming large behind them as he's had to check up there because of Frenchie making the mistake. But as well, lap 3, DRS would be activated on this lap, but because of the wet conditions, it will not. And should it dry up, that's when it will be active. As Rare Winter, they're looking a little bit swirly going through Piratella.
Yeah, I'm watching Jay start to fall a bit behind from Fox. Fox is actually keeping up with TJ. Oh, TJ, speaking of TJ, he's just made a mistake at, formerly known as TJ Corner. That is Aqua Minerale. Thank you, Revenge Zero, for letting me know what that corner name is. It's the only one I know. And Tamburello.
You say Tidgeon's made a mistake, but he's actually overtook Fox and is up to 5th, pulling away rapidly from the Mercedes, and he's actually only 2 seconds behind the flow.
Yeah, TJ obviously has his goated engineer giving him some advice of common.
Let's say,
Yeah, giving him setup advice because I know TJ usually uses Connor usually gives him the advice.
It's a bad habit
Monkey
to
Boy
break.
has got past Frenchie.
Around the outside at Tamburello. That is brilliant from Monkey
he's been
Boy.
tagged.
He's got tagged, but I think it's now
Still
Epic
going.
Frenchie playing tag on Monkey Boy, trying to catch him, but Monkey Boy's got it covered. He's up now to 8th. And now,
That poor Alpha Male is in 8th.
both Astons are in the scene.
Now I'm not engine who's Colin. Be quiet. I think it's because he's finally master switch to wheel. I think because I know TJ this end of our season was actually using his wheel more often. I think now he's actually really got used to it, so we might see, slow but surely, this man might be challenging for podiums again. But yeah, it's a good move from Monkey as well. Very, very brave to go basically onto the curb into the braking zone. TJ's on pad. Well, I've only been given the information I've been given from the chat. I have to take what people say. He doesn't even have space for his wheel at the moment. Okay. But yeah, no. I think TJ will be really happy with a P5 if it ends like this. Well, obviously we've still got 27 laps to go.
Yeah, quite a long way to go. Bread is cool now, 1.3 ahead of Mongo. So even if DRS was active on this lap, Mongo wouldn't get it. He's out of the second detection point. Real Winter's just holding on. I think everyone in the top 4 is just starting to build like roughly a 1 second, like a half a second to a 1 second gap to each other, just so they can probably pick out their line and see where to brake, because Tijim getting a little bit squirrely there. It's the Tattoo Star and David picking up penalties. Both McLarens, I think, on the same wavelength. Unfortunately, it's not quite the same page you want to be on.
And Friendship, Fishix has finally made the move. On Epic Friendship, was a really
Star's
good battle
going for it as well.
Yeah, Tattoo Star was watching it from behind. Well, no, I'm not saying it. I'm not going to use it this season. It's dead, done, and dusted. Willie Bum's also in a bit of a McLaren sandwich. Is David going to take advantage? No, gets cut off. Those McLaren boys just outside the points.
Yeah, you need to be so brave to make a move in towards Acro Minerale.
You need to... Oh, look at Frenchie's going. He tried it. Tattoo Star's been hit by Willie Bum.
And Edward goes it. But that's going to be hard done by there for the Tattoo Star. But the flow's got ahead of Real Winter, who's made a mistake. Tijim's now right behind him, and he's going to probably overtake him. It's going to be a drag race in towards Tamburello. Tijim, if he can make this move, it's not going to happen for Tijim. Real Winter gets away with only 1 place lost. But now, can he recover and catch back up? That could be a really costly mistake there for the Red Bull.
Yeah, but TJ's got to be careful. Viking Fox is only 4 tenths behind. I think TJ might be feel a bit aggrieved with that cut across by the Red Bull driver in front of him. TJ was nearly alongside, or further enough along, and got his nose kind of cut off by that Red Bull.
I'll say this though, Real Winter's on 70% battery, Tijim's only on 40. So Tijim has drained a little bit to try and catch up, albeit with the Red Bull's mistake. He could now just sit behind Real Winter and recharge the battery, and Real Winter, if he is able to catch up to the flow, Mondo and Bread is cool, he could bring Tijim and Fox into the races. Yeah, Monkey's got the move done in J.
Red Wind has got a penalty. Yeah, Monkey made a great move. We caught just the end of it.
Something's happened at Tamburello.
Things happened.
Magic Ram, Skull Kid, and Radical getting caught up in a small car park.
They were having a little ding-dong battle. At least it gives them something to do. Poor Sid is 26 seconds off the back of him. And that is the leader. Bread is cool, can see Sid. So Sid needs a safety car to basically reinvigorate his race. Tijim versus the Red Bulls is going to be very funny to watch. Yeah, look, TJ's not scared of that Red Bull. He's holding on to him. Maybe Rare Winter maybe forgot that it was raining and decided to put on a dry setup, thinking, I can just deal with it in the wet. Because it doesn't look very planted through the corners.
It doesn't look comfortable after that mistake. But I
Oh,
think,
Rare Winter has a 25-second penalty anyway, doesn't he? Yeah, Rare Winter. This is for
well,
pride.
well,
He's got 25 seconds.
all the more reason to build that gap, because I think that 25 seconds will actually drop him behind the tattooed star. That's
Let's
down
have a
in
look.
13th at the end of the race, which
Yeah,
is
that is. But obviously, we've
seismic.
got a long way to go, so.
Indeed. Well, the
Brilliant.
one thing he'll be hoping not to have is a safety car.
Right now, he just needs to. What he needs to do is, if he wants to get points, don't even bother fighting TJ. Let TJ through, run his own race because he's got that penalty. Obviously, try and not get any more time penalties because it's gonna stuff him over even more. Just focus on just trying to get to the end because he needs to finish. Because obviously, with the new scoring system and only 16 races and less points on offer, getting no points is very harmful now. You need to be consistent if you want to win these tiles.
Not that, not that it ever was an issue, but I'll tell you what, Mondo has to stop looking behind him in the flow. If he's going to make this move, he's got to make it now, as he's looking in towards Tulsa, not quite there for the Williams. But Red is cool. This is just like Zandvoort. Second place downwards are starting to fight, and he's just stretching his legs and running away.
Andy Gamer said, now Winter is just going for 10th, but he does need to just finish. Yes, he just does need to finish. He needs to. If I'd have known this, I would have messaged him in the Red Bull garage saying, "Look, just finish. Don't do anything brash. Just try and finish."
I think now Tidgham, knowing that news as, oh, the flow made the first mistake. Went a little bit too greedy at the Variante Alta chicane. Yes, I know my track name. I know my track corner names.
That's a mouthful of a chicane.
Yeah, it's quite a I blame Italy, but the flow, he's getting anxious now behind Mondo, and he's got to make this move now.
He's got full battery.
Full battery. Mondo's using his though, and it's down at 60% and draining. But the flow looking to make the move. He's gonna have to be brave around the outside at Tamburello. He's doing a level peg, break that a little bit later than Mondo. He's gonna show him the outside, but the flow, it showed around the outside. But he's gone deep, and Mondo gets the switch back. But that's cost them both around 2 seconds to bread his true.
Yeah, wow. What if he managed to pull that off and keep the position, that...
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Flag. Oh, no!
Fish Sticks is gone.
He's gone. He's been overtaken by his good friend David Oldface, who is into the top 10, but obviously with a time penalty. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Fish maybe got tagged.
I don't know if he got tagged. I never saw it, but I don't think he'll want to relive that moment anytime soon. But I'll say it's about Monkey Boy having a strong race up in the 7th. David now up 5 places into the points at the moment. Tidgham still up 4 places. Rare Winter up 3 places. All things considered for Rare Winter, this is going to be a strong race as the flow's done it again.
Oh.
He's got to calm down. He can't afford another penalty. Because right now, as it stands, Tidgham is on for a podium.
Yeah.
And he's doing...
No more talking about Tidgham. No more. Don't mention his name.
I'll say that. All I'm going to say is that Tidgham's doing exactly what he has to do. He's just sitting behind Rare Winter.
Fox has just got a penalty as well.
And
so
Radical. They're starting to flow thick and fast right now. But Tidgham, he's just doing what he has to do and just sitting behind Rare Winter and letting it all unfold in front of him. He's now only 4 seconds behind Mondo.
Don't forget Monkey. Monkey's a bit of a specialist when it comes to wet weather conditions. Going back all the way into Season 4, Monkey winning in Mexico in these conditions. He called it right. Boxing for Inters when it was. He got a podium alongside Revenge Zeros. Jay and Epic Frenchie are going to battle. It's like go-karts all over again.
Frenchie's daughters, man. Good move.
Yep. They went a little bit deep into the Tambora, which allowed Frenchie to make a move. All this fight is going to allow David to catch up, who is just minding his own business. He's going to keep himself going. At the moment, he will finish P9 with the Rare Winter 25. So there is a very big gap between everyone now.
Yeah, I think everyone's just starting to enter their own little miniature battles right now. Just settle before the pit stops. Oh, Rare's gone! Got oversteer at the end of the chicane. And he's already
Oh
behind
no!
Fox.
And
He's
I think
another.
TJ had
He's
to
another one.
avoid
He's
it.
another one that's got to calm down.
Yeah, I think maybe TJ had to avoid it, or was TJ has his own bit of oversteer on the exit. Bread is too quick for this tier, honestly, says Nigel. Well, we were saying this in Jeddah, and he made a mistake with the strategy, staying out, and Fishsticks was able to win. So it's not over yet. There's still 19 laps to go. Well, I can't believe we're only on lap 11.
There is.
How
And
are you judging that on 11 laps, G? Yeah, I think I nailed it on the head.
oh,
But
and
yeah,
yeah. Let's just say it is lap 11, and only 7 drivers have yet to avoid a penalty.
Nigel says because he's nearly 6 seconds clear. Yeah, well, remember all the guys around him are behind him are also fighting, so they're losing time. So don't forget about that. TJ is 3.4, 3.1. Sorry, he's got a 4-second gap to the car behind him, so it could be a very long and tedious race for TJ.
As long as he just keeps it facing forward, he's fine. I think Fox is really in a bit of no man's land as well. So is Monkey Boy. 4 seconds ahead of Frenchie, but 4 seconds ahead of Epic Frenchie and 4 seconds behind Rare Winter. But Monkey, he's just doing what he has to do as well. Just keeping it clean.
Does anybody know if it's drying up, or is it going to stay like this all race, an Inter's race? Or
I think, pit stops are on the horizon, so I think we'll find out soon enough. I'm guessing, the obvious call is going to be lap 16 before the pit stops.
yeah, these tyres we raced here a couple of seasons ago in Inter's conditions, and tyres kind of overheated as Magic Rainbow, gets out the way of the front lot. Obviously, Rainbow has just boxed a new set of Inters.
That might lead towards what the conditions are going to be.
There's a yellow flag that is Rainbow again.
Yeah, it's just Rainbow staying out of the way.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, there isn't really a fight in the field. It's the flow still tucked up behind Mondo, and Rare Winter approaching Fox, looking to try and avenge another one of those lost places in this race.
And the gamer saying it's a long championship. Well, unfortunately, it's not a long championship. There's 4 less races this season, and there's less points.
In a way, there is actually even less races than that in a European Championship.
Yeah, because obviously, alongside the main title, obviously the Drivers' Championship for the whole thing, you've got the Constructors as well for the team. Now you've got 2 other titles. You've obviously got the person with the most points in all the European races will obviously get a title for themselves. And also for the rest of the world for the last 8. So there is 4 titles on offer this season. So there'll be a lot more people with the yellow name tag in the Discord. From my POV, it's long. I'd rather 10 or 12 races. I can't wait for F1 24, says Oscar. Well, unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people have shared that same enthusiasm due to every year we go, oh, I can't wait for the next game. It seems to get worse, doesn't it? The bugs, the glitches, the issues. I would say this year has been probably one of the worst. Constant, unequal cars, just track layouts not being grip wise not being correct. What's wrong with this game? There is like loads of game breaking like multiplayer bugs, like in stability issues, just bugs that were in the previous game that are still here that they haven't repaired, and it's just as we watch Rare Winter get the drive and maybe look into the final 2 corners. Don't know what those are called. Cruiser will let me know.
Force Mondo deep there at the Ravazzas, but Fox holds strong. Rare Winter done the right thing there. Just let Mondo break that a little bit deeper. As ahead, the flow has got ahead of Mondo and he's made it stick. The Flow now up to second place, and Rare Winter looking to make the place up on Fox again, but Fox defending again, just parking it in the middle of the track, doing what he has to do. But the Flow finally, at the expense of 6 seconds in penalties, is up now to second place.
Yeah, just wow, one move from Flow on Mongo. We only caught the end of it, but yeah, Fox is really making that the widest Mercedes. So much that we actually wish this was what it was like in real life F1. Mercedes actually able to hold back a Red Bull. The only time we actually saw it was in Singapore. The only race that a non-Red Bull car actually won. Oh.
And for that, it was default the best race of the season. I will stand by
Well,
that.
it didn't end so well for Mercedes, where George decided to do George things.
Well, who else?
Who else but George Russell, the meme
Yeah.
king? Mercs will be back in 2024. Well, hopefully. As a Monkey is starting to gain. Look at Monkey's only 3.4. You can see his targets now.
Fox is pitted and he's got 5 seconds for speeding, which is not ideal. What I'd imagine this is going to be inters for Fox, and it is inters. So that's an idea as to the conditions for this race.
I don't know if it's getting a little bit wet as David Oldface has sped into the pits as well. That's going to be something a lot of people are going to be doing, speeding into the pits. Just so hard to judge in the wet conditions at this pit lane. It's very hard even in the dry to judge it.
Yep, David and Fishsticks have pitted too. They're both on inters. So just a straight swaps inters, and that is going to be it. But I mentioned this as well, the flow has dropped Mondo quite quickly, 2 seconds.
And he's also gaining on Bread is Cool. So maybe the comment that I made, as Magic Clam has got of time penny, and I think that's Skull Kid, who needs to watch where he's going just cautiously, because he is...
Nah, he let him through there, he's no problem.
Oh, he's gone on the grass. Oh, he's got... he's trying to get out of people's way and he's getting time penalties.
Yeah.
So, oh, come on,
As
man,
Red is Cool was pitted, and the flow is going to stay out.
He did gain a fair bit of time, though. It was like under... It was 5.5 seconds when Bread actually went into the pit. So, yeah. Try it without the line, Gary. Even more guesswork needed. Yeah, I'm not saying... I'm not like digging in. Well, I know it's hard. It's even hard for even with line. You still make mistakes. It's very easy to speed here.
Yeah. I think there's certainly a lot of pit stops rolling in now.
Because you think the line's a little bit further on. Red's Calls actually came out P2.
That's just a statement as to how far clear he was. 21 seconds though behind the flow, but expect that gap to be cut down quite quickly on fresher tyres.
But is Monkey going to gain some positions? Rosie is in front. She's on 15 lap tyres. Monkey's in clean air. So that's happy for him. The 2 cars in front will box. But Fox is in front of Rare Winter.
Yeah,
Fox, who dropped 1 lap earlier, has got the undercut. Well, no, he was already...
No, he was ahead. He's gained 3 seconds on Rare Winter for an undercut.
So yeah, Fox is pulled back. So yeah, undercutting in these wet conditions, obviously on older tyres, getting fresh, does really pay dividends here. But we'll keep an eye on the Flow, who carries on going. He's gone for another lap.
See where he ends up. But Tattoo Star, Rosie, KP, Frenchie, and Flo are the only 5 who haven't made a pit stop yet. So as it is, Bread is Cool is the net leader.
Monkey has made a move on
Rosie.
Rosie, yeah, completely had a brain fart, so I couldn't think of the name when I was reading it. Yeah, he made a move into the chicane. Another yellow flag. It's like just Framer getting out of the way. Just throwing second place. Fox is making a mistake here. But Flo is making a mistake here, not Fox. Sorry, not reading. Yeah, Flo. Flo might throw it away. We'll have to see.
Flo's either
I think
gambling
he's
on a safety car or he's gambling on just something
pressure
to happen.
tyres.
That's probably what he's
Yeah,
hoping for.
Not to mention it, but we still have 20 cars in the race.
Nice one.
Yep, gotta do it at some point. We've got to say it at some point or another.
Yeah, say it at the checkered flag.
No. Well done, mate.
It says the Mondo is right behind Frenchie, but Frenchie hasn't pitted yet. Mondo has, and just see the traction that the Haas gets. He's back up into the podium places. Frenchie not fighting that one too hard, and because I think he knows really his battle in the end is just to finish in the points.
Monkey's just
Oh,
he's retired
Gary!
in the pits. He retired in the
Gary!
pits. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Retiring in the pits does not count.
You said there were 20 cars still running. That is on you. Go on, Tijum.
Oh, Tijum setting the fastest lap of the race. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Being called a tit. I'm being called a tit by a bearded man. Bearded man has called me a tit. Breaking news: Diamond Douche loses his head steward for calling a driver a tit.
Well, I say this though, David's actually having a pretty strong race.
Oh, hang on a minute. He got.
Oh, that's be careful with the Haas, Jake. Should be fine. You are doing good. It's first sticks that actually got a jump in Frenchie as the Haas is pulled over to the side and is clear. I say this at the time, obviously. Never mind. I'm forgetting what I just said.
What? Hey, no. I've made mistakes this thing. What were you about to say?
I was saying, and I mentioned that David was having a strong race. And in the space of
his penalty.
In the space of 10 seconds after I said that, he got another penalty and has broke his front wing.
How's he broken his wing?
I think he's made a mistake. He's either lit up the rears, went off track and has hit his wing. That's what I'm picking up from that, as the Flo has pitted.
But what's the gap?
It's going to be pretty large, like 14 seconds.
But watch for Mongo. Mongo's going to overtake
Mongo's
him.
got him. And the Flo is going to merge ahead of Tijum.
Yeah, but the gap between Tijum and the Flo is now only 1.8 seconds. Okay?
Consider the warm-up, though. Because Flo is going to have, if I can find it...
Flo's got 6 seconds.
He's got 3 lap pressure tyres and 11 seconds to make up to, well, say really 17 seconds to make up to Brothers Cool. But I think Flo knows his fights for second place.
Meanwhile, KP Peanuts, I'm gonna nickname him all that season, is trying to get the most penalties in a FPRL race. He's got 17 seconds and he's still got 13 laps to go.
Yeah, to be fair though, Imola is pretty bad for track limits.
Why did he wait? I think it's just for fresher tyres, because he's already pulled 4 temps on this warm-up lap. He's gained 6 temps to Mongo, and he's just gaining it hands over fist to the Hasp in front as that's a Ferrari boxing. I think that's a Sid. I've had enough after the incident with Magicam. That ruined my race. Jarvis the GOAT holds that one. Yes, Jarvis holds the record. Oh, the Flo had a massive slide in the first chicane. Yeah, Jarvis. Oh, Flo's got 9. That might.
I think that's game over.
I think that's game over for his podium chances. TJ is probably cheering right now.
He's got to stick within 9 seconds though, and make sure he doesn't get a penalty of his own.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to worry about Rare Winter. If Rare Winter catches back of him, TJ, all I would say is just let him by. Don't fight him. He's got 25. Do not risk anything.
Yeah, as it stands, Rare Winter's going to finish in 11th place with the 25 seconds, and that's before his other penalties.
And all the other people behind him penalties as well.
Yeah, well, need to see how that goes. But Fish Sticks is back into the points. I just saw there getting ahead of Epic Frenchie, and now he's right behind David. Good old
Yeah, I've just seen
alliances.
Connor doing the famous meme line. Jarvis has changed man,
Yay!
and then insert his golem noise, a little goblin little snort, and I'm after. Oh no!
Hold on, the
If you
flow
haven't
making the
seen that,
move.
it is on the channel. It is on the channel as a clip. But here comes the flow. Is oh no, Mongo's not going to make it easy. He's like, yeah, these two are having a little great
All
ding dong battle.
Mongo's got to do is just hold him back. Just keep him behind for as long as he can.
As I see this, oh my god, what's going on behind with David? Fish sticks. Oh, there's
Oh,
been contact.
nah, David. I think David just suffering with the front wing.
Yeah, David's into the box.
Uh, Still fell apart for David as the flow's made the move. He's got him up at Piratella. And he's up in second place unless Mongo gets the run around Aquaman and Alley. Not quite. So the flow now. Can he put all that wide? Mongo's gonna have his
He's
chance
made a
here.
mistake.
At the Variante Alta
Oh.
around the outside goes the Haas. And he's got him back.
Yeah, Flo backed out, realising that he was not in the right position to fight that. That's the difference between a driver that knows a racecraft, knows when to get out of the move and when not to, because some other people would try to keep their nose there. Flo obviously realised that the corner tightens up and it's like, well, I know I'm faster than him, I know I can get back past him again. There you go, Andy. I've given you the penalty situation so you can see, because we know everyone's going to be going to the end, unless the rain stops. Then maybe 5 or 6 laps if it does stop. I don't think it is. Like, we can all hope. Sounds
Pretty persistent.
familiar, Gary. What do you mean? Well, it sounds familiar. What do you mean, Nigel? Oh, I get it now. You're the Mexico thing. Mate, I wasn't even trying to fight you. I literally was braking. I was literally just doing my own race. Oh, picking your battles. I wasn't fighting as David has ignored. Oh my god. Really, game? Really?
Ah, wow.
Really? Hey, come on. Just kick a man while he's down. David, you're going to have to let him by. Just going to keep giving you penalties, mate, unfortunately.
It's just not been his race.
No, it was going well, and then...
It was going well, then I happened.
Nice.
Tell you
And
what,
the
though.
only problem is, because Bread can't get DRS, he can't overtake David easily in these conditions. So unless David completely just pulls outside and slows right down, Bread can't overtake because David's got fresher tyres. And that's what's going to keep happening.
And what's kept happening is the flow getting back ahead of Mongo, and is now finally gonna make it stick.
Yeah, but he's lost 3 seconds to Bread's call. Obviously, he's got the 9, so this is kind of just for pride at this point. Piggle is dirty, Gary. You didn't do nothing wrong. David's head's gone. David's head is gone, I think. Yeah. To be fair, it's rubbish penalties. Like,
A bit.
shame we cannot turn blue flag, like the penalties given for blue flags. Like, we turn them off because
And it's just getting worse.
David's not holding him up. David is on fresher tyres and is about 3 seconds down the road compared to. David does some celebrity. He's gonna crash in a minute. This is how he drives to work every day.
What, avoiding all potholes in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Blimmin' landmines in the middle of the street. As I think David. I think this is a wave of surrender for David. It's not been his night.
Yeah, there's maybe some.
Real winter again. He's made another mistake.
And that's up. Monkey up the position. Monkey's got to let him back by because of the yellow flag. That's
Interesting.
rubbish. That is rubbish. In real F1, he wouldn't have to do that.
Well, regardless, he's now right back in play for 6th place. Actually, how many penalties does Fox have? Fox on 8 seconds. If Monkey doesn't get held up here too much, he's on for 5th.
Well, I guess Nigel was saying, well, you can, but I don't think is there a way of actually turning off blue flag, like penalties themselves? I know you can turn rules and flags off. Vikings 5 seconds down the road. Monkey's actually going to gain up to 5th here. Maybe
Nah, 5th
even
place is
6th.
5th place is his lot. As there's another yellow flag. I think David's having to let people through.
Yeah, David's just. David, there's an Alpine there.
Oh my god, David!
That's TJ. He's nearly just wiped TJ out.
Friendly fire much? Not ideal there.
Imagine that. That's the emotion of David accidentally.
However, Pigeon, look at how close he is now to Mongo.
Yeah,
Within a second.
Yeah, I think Mongo's tyres have actually gone. To be fair, he is stuck behind them. I think that is Magic Clam. As David, I think that is it. I think he's done. We should. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he's cool.
It is done. I think he's over and done.
David, I'm going to quote real quick because it's perfect for this situation. This game is perfect and has no bugs.
Nigel Piggle's giving us a little bit of information. Yeah, because Mongo is being blocked by the Alpha Tauri. Pretty much for a whole lap, but I don't understand how he didn't get a single penalty.
Well,
5 seconds. Thanks,
game. I suppose there's no blue flag, so there's no reason to let him by.
Just like real FIA, inconsistent. At least we have Nigel Piggle running our FIA. He is consistent as hell, I've been told to say.
Yeah, consistent in more ways than one.
As David's car has come to a stop at Tamborough.
Well,
is it now gonna? Is he gonna now block TJ? No, TJ's got past him.
Nah, TJ and Mongo got ahead.
How many penalties does Winter have? Penalties for where Winter has 3 seconds plus the 25, so he's got 28 here.
I'm just trying to do the maths here. That's going to be 59 seconds. He's going to drop down to 10th. So as it stands, he's doing just enough to pick up a point in this race, which really was his goal to begin with.
Yeah, but look at what's the gap between the Flow and TJ, right?
Looking at this, I make his 8.5 seconds.
Oh, Flow could still make anything, but there's been an instance at the back. KP
got on the curb.
No, he hasn't. No, he's got. Yeah, so Flow even might still.
Flow might still keep second place. Because he is actually catching Breather's Pool.
That's going to be harsh for TJ, who's done so much, but I think he'll be happy with a P4.
Oh,
he didn't get damage.
No, he did.
David Oldface, completely forgetting that he's the host, has left the session.
No. Did that happen?
But I think it did. As the Flow got damaged.
Wow. No, if he hasn't, I'll be amazed. That's real winter. That's gonna be major for him.
I think that's points gone out the window.
No, keep in mind with Tattoo Stars is on penalties as well, so he might just hold on. But now the Flow got away with that one very, how do I say this? Very badly or very well. I think both of them apply.
Did Flo get another penalty in that situation? No, he didn't. He's probably got a couple more warnings. Charles Leclerc, is that you?
I get it.
Jesus. Yep, that's quite funny. I'll give Nigel that one.
Yeah, I think really, to be honest, it's game, set, and match now for Brothers Pool.
To be fair, he did do a pirouette spin into the wall.
No, he just absolutely sent it.
I think he may have hit the grass because he just missed his braking completely and carried on going.
Now
Bread is cool.
that'd be my guess. He's dead, not stop.
I think Bread here can just coast to the finish. I think he's.
If he wants to, he can pit again and still be in chance for the podium. That's how strong he has been in this race.
Yeah, I think Monkey's going to move up to 6th, then obviously 5th due to the penalties, I think.
Well, he's 7.5 behind Fox, so he's already at a riddle on here. 5 laps left.
Yeah, Fox has got 8, so yeah, it could be 6th place for the Monkey. And he's in the right tier, says Nigel Piggle. For God's sake. I think Nigel is completely ignoring the fact that everyone is fighting behind him.
Well, I mean that and the
thing is,
this
is what we were saying about Nigel in Tier 2 all last season. Oh, Nigel's too fast for the tier. Look at him, he's miles in front. Like, Nigel even got a 10-second time out, 5-second time out, and still won the race by a fucking mile and a half. So, like, you can't really use that thing, Nigel, because you kept defending yourself last season.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
He's put, I was in the wrong tier whilst you were all fighting. No, but like,
I mean,
it's the first race.
I mean, he has you there.
Nigel was scared in Abu Dhabi, Gary. Was he? I actually can't remember that race at all. I can't remember. All I remember is Jaff getting murdered in the Tier 2 by my teammate.
I'm just looking through the pack. Frenchie and Jay have been at each other for most of this race. They're still fighting for 8th. As old Tattoo Star's getting held up here by KP, and Fish Sticks is looming large behind him as well. As it stands, though, Fish Sticks will be on for 9th with the Rear Winters penalties, but he can't afford to keep getting held up here by KP, who, to be honest, I think for the next race we'll need to have a look at a connection test because they are teleporting all over the place.
Was that KP or was that Magic Cram that was in the way?
This KP is all over the place here, and is actually starting to hold up the Tattoo Star.
Tattoo Star's miles behind him.
No, that's...
On my screen, he's just gone out the exit and Tattoo's just in the exit.
On my screen, he let him through.
Much,
yeah, on my screen, he let him through.
On my screen, if you're talking about the Mercedes,
I am indeed talking about the Mercedes of KP.
He's in front of him on my screen.
Yeah.
I think when David may have left the session, it may have desynced. May.
I think that is a major desync there for Kev. I say Kev, I'd say Kevin, KP. I don't want to refer to the last time the driver told Kevin in the lead. Still...
He shall not be named. Rosie's just got past Fish Sticks.
No,
wow.
Rosie's 4 seconds behind.
Make a mistake.
No, Fish.
Because
Fish Sticks is 8 seconds behind the Tattoo Star.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
Rosie's in 12th.
Not on my screen. So this is how the order. You got Tattoo Star in 10th. 9 seconds behind is Rosie. Then it's Fish Sticks.
No, Rosie's 2.5 seconds behind Fish Sticks.
Not on my screen. You got the wrong screen.
We're
taking the results of this.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna follow your lead here. Regardless, though, I think
you might need to leave and rejoin back.
One thing that's going to be the same though is that Breda's Tool is certainly kept that up at the front. It's 12 seconds ahead of the flow.
It's 8.4 now between Tidgham and the flow.
He is 8 seconds ahead of the flow. Regardless, he is still miles clear ahead.
As there's a yellow flag in the first sector, Sid. Maybe that was Sid. I don't know. I don't see an issue there. But TJ's all over the back of Mongo now. TJ could go for second here.
Still a chance.
But he needs to not lose too much time to the Flo, or Flo will get.
I'm curious.
We'll keep the podium here.
Here's one for you. Mongo's on 2 warnings.
What's TJ
Pigeon
on?
is on none. If he can force Mongo into a mistake, Tidjum is on for 2nd place.
Nigel Piggle, look, close your eyes, mate. There might be some track limit abuse here from the Alpine driver. Close your eyes and prepare for a bumpy ride. How many is Flo on? How many is Flo on, by the way, for his next morning after his thing? You know.
I'd imagine now he's got clear track. It will be, yeah, he's only on the 1.
Right, so TJ's now 8.6. We'll bring up. Oh, it's. Fish Sticks is leading the race, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, for God's sake. Fish Sticks, I'm proud of you.
Fish Sticks is leading. How does this work? Fish Sticks has hit the emergency teleport button.
Fish Sticks now driving a makeshift DeLorean, everyone. He's now travelled back in time to build up a lap lead over everyone else.
So we'll ignore Fish Sticks, because Fish Sticks should be 13th.
Yep. So, whose results are we taking? Taking the results off of it. Are we taking it from yours or mine?
I'm hoping it fixes itself as British Cool goes on to the final lap.
It'll fix itself by the checkered flag. But I think we're going to go off of that. British Cool is going to win this race.
TJ might go for the move here, but I don't think he's got the battery. Mongo's got 6%, TJ's got more. But I think right now, but in any case, it'll correct stuff at the end, but in any case, TJ's streaming. Hopefully I will ask TJ for the results on his end if it's not right. As it's now 8.8 between TJ and the Flo.
If he can force Mondo into, he's got to force Mondo into a mistake. But I don't think Mondo is going to be forced.
Oh, it's gone again.
Nice.
Stop changing. TJ is streaming so you can compare with him. I will.
No, it will be the same by the checkered flag. So all penalties will be applied, all this, all that. So as long as we get the screenshots, we'll be fine. But Red is Cool is just going through the final few corners now, and it's going to be, I wouldn't say a comfortable victory,